Welcome to Starbucks. What can we get for you tonight?
We're back! Try Time! Welcome to Try Time Video. Is this the Thanksgiving edition?
Yes.
This is the Thanksgiving edition. Go.
We should have all worn orange.
We should have. Or I should have wore a turkey suit. You should have wore orange. I should have wore brown. And
Andrew wears yellow.
Andrew could be the stuffing. Or the dressing.
It's called stuffing.
Is it called stuffing? I think
There's
only
a
Northerners.
difference.
I think only Northerners call it stuffing.
Stuffing actually you bake it inside the dead animal.
Do.
Dressing, you bake in a
Where do you
casserole
put it
dish.
inside the dead animal? In what part of the dead animal?
You don't want to
I
know.
don't know if we're allowed to say.
You put it in an orifice.
You put it in its belly.
That word is gross. Orifice is gross. It's a gross word. So on this edition, I'm not sure how much video time we're gonna have because my phone is old and the battery might die. So we're gonna talk about, what are we gonna talk about? We have to talk about potatoes.
Oh goodness.
Woo! We about saw an accident. Alexis about hit a Honda. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, Lex will be destroyed.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk about potatoes because Andrew has a fondness for potatoes. Andrew,
Potatoes.
tell us about why you love potatoes.
Because I make some mashed potatoes.
Woo! Mashed potatoes, all those who love mashed potatoes, raise your hand. Do you like lumps in your mashed potatoes, Andrew?
No.
Rachel?
I kind of do.
I do
That's
too.
weird.
I like a little chewy middle.
Because that makes me know that they're made like
Mm-hmm.
fresh. Like
Yes.
You
it's
can also,
actual-
the flavor of the potato tells you it's fresh.
The
It tastes like a potato. It's fresh.
potatoes taste like
Potatoes.
potatoes.
But see, I like a baked potato with
Ooh.
sour cream,
And there's
that-
lots of lumps.
and that's kind of lumpy, so I don't
Basically-
mind it at
It's
all.
basically the same philosophy of people who drink orange juice and hate pulp. Well, then have you ever eaten an orange? Because Tim Hawkins says that's basically 100% pulp.
It literally is.
Ugh, I don't like pulp.
You don't, but you eat an orange.
I don't like oranges that much. I get the simply made no pulp,
Oh,
low acid, because
juice
it gives me
comes from pulp.
indigestion.
What'd you say?
Juice comes from pulp.
It does. Juice comes from pulp. So if it wasn't for pulp, you should stop
That's
hating
great.
pulp.
But you put it through a strainer and then it's better.
That's true.
No, it's
That's
not.
true. So you abuse the pulp to get the juice from it.
I like my
Yes.
orange juice chewy.
Well, you beat it to a pulp.
What would potato juice taste like?
Nastiness.
I don't know. Maybe it would be delicious.
No, it tastes
Potato
disgusting.
water.
So Andrew, tell us your potato story. So Andrew is particular about his potatoes. So he had an incident, an event happened between him and his parents and potatoes. Andrew, what happened, bro?
Okay, so if you watched the Tribe Time yesterday,
God bless you. Number one.
so
What were you thinking?
you would see what in the world is going on. Okay, so you would see that I'm the only person at my house that
Only
is
person.
allowed to make mashed potatoes.
Only person allowed. It's documented proof.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
So my parents on Sunday decided they were going to do me a service.
A service. They were going to help
And
you.
Buy potatoes.
Ooh. Mistake number one.
Yeah, Andrew buys his own potatoes. As you see, I go through the store, pick them out, yada yada yada. Well,
Patata, patata, patata.
I decided to ask them about why they bought potatoes, and they said they do me a service. And I happened to pick it up, and I go, "Why is it wet underneath?"
Ooh. Wet potatoes.
And I look at my
Wet
hand,
potatoes
it's
before they're supposed to be wet is not
weird
good.
Color fluid, and I smelled it, and
Ew.
about threw up my entire life's food because it smelled absolutely like.
Because you
death.
had rato potatoes.
It smelled like death.
Death potatoes.
And 3 of the potatoes in that bag were bad.
So how many potatoes were actually in the bag? Did you count?
Like 12 or 15.
12 or 15. So out of the 12 or 15, 3 were bad. Which meant
They were all bad.
exactly in Andrew's mind, if 3 are bad, Rachel's yawning. We just ate lunch and Rachel's ready for a nap.
I am.
She's like, I'm just ready to go hibernate.
It's warm in here.
Oh, it's hard.
So you had a potato incident. So what did y'all do with the potatoes, Andrew?
Took them back to Walmart because that's where they bought them from.
And see, here's the problem, students or adults or anybody who just
Happens a lot.
accidentally tripped up on this video and
From the
wondering
other
what
countries.
you're still here. The innocent bystander in this story who has to suffer is
The
potatoes.
potatoes.
Because Andrew and his parents had this little issue. Those potatoes had nothing to do with their problems. And
They were doing what they were supposed to do.
they were just doing what they were created to do.
Rotting?
And you know
Yeah.
what happens now? They're all thrown in the trash. Because when you take potatoes back to Walmart, they don't put them back on the shelf.
Well, hold on.
They don't.
There
They throw them away.
are barns full of potatoes they have to throw away because they have so many potatoes right now. So that little 15 bag of potatoes, nothing.
Don't potatoes grow underground?
They grow underground. And then when they come, so what you're saying is those 14 potatoes don't matter because there's a million of potatoes?
Yeah, and a potato's a seed.
So they're not important?
No, those 15
A
potatoes.
potato
are not
sprouts from a potato.
That's true.
important. Yeah,
Because like the
potatoes-
little,
Potatoes.
like, what are they called? Eyes?
The eyes of the potatoes.
They start
Oh my
growing
God.
out of the divots.
The divots.
And you just put the potato that
There
has
is-
those in the ground.
There
and then
is
it
so
grows.
much to potatoes.
Yeah, they're cool.
Potato.
Why don't we have our own tribe farm and have potatoes?
All right.
So potatoes are so important. They're so important.
We could call it the starch barn.
The starch barn.
Potatoes are starches.
They're starchy. And,
Right?
and sometimes when we all have attitudes, we're pretty starchy too. It happens.
You know what hearing
It
a potato
happens.
reminds
We
me
call
of?
it Potato Hut.
Potato Hut.
I'm trying
Well,
to
I
think
will
of
say
other
this:
names.
potatoes. Tracy and I went to this place where they took one potato, and they had this machine and a drill, and they put the potato on this. They basically skewered a potato, turned the drill on, and what came out the other side of this machine was just like these ringlets of potatoes sliced so thin, and they took all of those and shoved them in oil.
Like curly tater chips?
Yes, and when they came, it was like 5 seconds in the oil, and it was heaven.
That does sound good.
Tried to do that one time for a lock in, but it didn't work so good. Didn't we do potato chips one year for a lock in? I tried.
We thought about doing it, but I think we just switched to funnel cake.
That's what we did. We did funnel cakes instead. That's what we tried to do. So
Oh, the
potatoes,
funnel cakes with
yes,
the cheese and the
which was
bacon I
so
put on
good.
top.
And
Bacon's
Andrew
good.
barfed.
He
Oh.
barfed.
That was amazing.
But it's all good. So potato salad for me. I love turkey. Most people like ham. But Rachel doesn't like ham because she doesn't like the idea of ham. Right? For Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Sorry, I was watching that car.
He's trying to get in. Come on in, dude.
Yeah, he's kind of sketch.
Come on in. Make
Yeah,
yourself
you used the
Okay.
turn signal.
these crazy
Your
drivers.
model has it.
Anyway, what'd you say?
So I was talking about your aversion to ham
Yeah.
because you don't like pig parts.
She likes tofurkey.
You know, just pigs are gross.
Why are they gross?
Because if they get hungry enough, they'll start eating each other.
That's true. They will eat.
That is
They will eat.
They're
They will eat
cannibals.
flesh. They will.
They're gross.
That's true.
They're
Do you
gross.
know the mafia? The mafia used to get rid of people that they killed by throwing them in pig pens.
Really?
Probably not, but that makes a great story.
Seems intelligent.
Because how would I know anything about the mafia? I'm not in the mafia.
Are you sure?
You just know somebody.
I know someone who knows someone.
His name's Uncle Louie. Well, why does it always have to be Louie? I don't know. Sorry for all the Louies in the world.
That's your dog's name.
Louie! I love Louie. Louie, if you're watching this, love you, boy. Sorry, we'll have to tell the dog story on another time.
Yes.
We'll have to talk about our pets. So I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving. Our video's about to go out.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say? What would be your message to the Tribians about Thanksgiving in order for them to enjoy it? What would be your message? Your message to them.
Put your phone down and actually talk to your family.
That's awesome, right there. That's awesome. Andrew, what would be your message to the Tribians about Thanksgiving?
Turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy on a roll is amazing.
Love it. And my message for you, Tribians, for Thanksgiving as we wrap up is potatoes, potatoes, potatoes.
Oh,
But as I learned from Rachel, enjoy a little bit of everything. Taste it. Savor it. So enjoy the food,
Mm-hmm.
enjoy the people,
Yeah.
and
Oh.
then take a nap.
Yes.
Andrew finishes out.
yeah, so something from an old friend of all three of ours.
Yes.
Mac and cheese is a vegetable.
It is. If Cracker Barrel calls it a vegetable, by gosh, it's a vegetable. So until next time, enjoy your Thanksgiving. We love you. Take care. Say bye.
Bye.
Say bye.
I'm Andrew.
And I'm Steve.
This is Jeopardy!
So remember what Andrew always says, potato, potato.